Some meals are more than just food. They're unforgettable events. They become woven into the fabric of our memories, marking milestones and bringing people together in ways that linger long after the last bite. These are the kinds of feasts that are talked about for years, passed down in family stories, and remembered with a smile. The anticipation, the preparation, and the joy of sharing a table with loved ones all combine to create something truly special. Across the Pacific and Indian Oceans, the arrival of a giant crab at the table marks a true celebration. It's a moment that signals abundance, prosperity, and the coming together of community. In many coastal villages, the sight of a massive crab, glistening and perfectly cooked, is enough to draw a crowd and spark excitement among young and old alike. We're talking about colossal coconut crabs, legendary for their size and strength. These remarkable creatures can weigh up to 9 pounds and stretch over 3 feet from leg to leg, making them the largest land-dwelling arthropods on Earth. Their powerful claws can crack open coconuts, and their striking appearance has inspired awe and respect for generations. These creatures are more than a meal. They're a symbol of abundance and tradition. For many island cultures, the coconut crab is a sign of good fortune and a testament to the bounty of the sea. Sharing such a rare delicacy is a way to honor guests, celebrate important occasions, and reinforce the bonds that hold a community together. Their rarity makes them a delicacy, reserved for special occasions and honored guests. Not everyone will have the chance to taste coconut crab in their lifetime, and those who do often remember it as a highlight. The careful preparation, the anticipation as the dish is brought to the table, and the first bite of sweet tender meat all add to the sense of occasion. The excitement in a village builds as hunters return with their prize, and preparations begin. Children run to catch a glimpse, elders share stories of past feasts, and cooks gather to clean and season the crab with local herbs and spices. The entire community becomes part of the ritual, each person playing a role in the unfolding celebration. This is food that unites people, sparking stories and laughter. Around the table, generations come together, grandparents, parents, and children, each sharing memories and creating new ones. The act of eating becomes a shared adventure, a joyful experience that strengthens the ties between friends and family. Eating a giant crab is a ritual, an adventure that connects you to generations past. The cracking of the shell, the passing of succulent pieces from hand to hand, and the shared delight in every bite all echo the feasts of ancestors. It's a living tradition, a way to honor those who came before and to celebrate the present moment. From the hunt to the final crack of the shell, you become part of a centuries-old narrative. Each step, from tracking the elusive crab to savoring its rich flavor, is steeped in history and meaning. It's a journey that links the past and the present, reminding us of our connection to the land, the sea, and each other. Let's dive into the world of these incredible creatures and the feasts they inspire. Join us as we explore the traditions, the people, and the unforgettable flavors that make the coconut crab a true feast for the ages. The coconut crab, Birgus latro, is the world's largest land-living arthropod. Found on remote islands, these crabs are true terrestrial titans, breathing air with specialized lungs. Their legendary claws can crack coconuts, shaping their unique sweet flavor. Opportunistic eaters, they clean up the ecosystem, feasting on fruit, nuts, and carrion. By day, they hide in burrows. By night, they roam the forest, guided by a keen sense of smell. Their life cycle bridges land and sea. Females release eggs into the ocean where larvae drift before returning ashore. Young crabs use snail shells for protection, eventually outgrowing them as their armor hardens. From ocean drifters to land giants, their transformation is a marvel of nature. Catching a coconut crab is a test of skill, patience, and tradition, a rite of passage for many island communities. These remarkable creatures, the largest terrestrial arthropods on Earth, are both feared and revered for their immense strength and elusive nature. For generations, local hunters have passed down their knowledge, perfecting the art of tracking these terrestrial titans through dense forests and along rugged coastlines. As dusk falls, hunters prepare for the challenge ahead. They set out into the night, carrying coconut bait, the irresistible lure for these nocturnal giants. Carefully, they place pieces of coconut on the forest floor, their movements quiet and deliberate, blending into the shadows. The darkness becomes their ally, masking their presence as they wait in silence, hoping to draw the crabs from their secretive hiding spots. Some hunters employ ingenious methods, adapting to the crab's cleverness. Wrapping palm trunks with rope prevents the crabs from climbing to safety, while a hooked stick is used to gently coax them from deep burrows. Each technique is a blend of innovation and respect for the animal, honed over countless nights spent in pursuit. Handling these powerful creatures demands both courage and caution. The coconut crab's claws are legendary. They can crack open coconuts with ease and are strong enough to snap a finger in an instant. Hunters wear thick gloves and keep a safe distance, always mindful of the crab's formidable grip. The hunt is rarely a solitary endeavor. Friends and family join together, their lanterns flickering in the darkness, moving as a quiet, coordinated team. Under the starlit sky, laughter and whispered stories are shared, forging bonds that go beyond the hunt itself. The experience is as much about community as it is about the catch. When a crab is finally caught, the moment is met with cheers and celebration. The successful hunt promises not just a meal, but a feast, a time for the community to gather, share stories, and honor the traditions that have sustained them for generations. Yet, there is a deep sense of responsibility. Only what's needed is taken, and smaller crabs are released back into the wild. This careful stewardship ensures that coconut crabs will thrive for years to come, preserving the delicate balance between people and nature. The process is intimate and respectful, rooted in generations of local knowledge. Elders teach the young not just how to catch, but how to honor the animal and the land. Every step, from the hunt to the preparation, is a lesson in patience, gratitude, and tradition. Each capture is a small triumph, a testament to resourcefulness and the enduring spirit of the community. Pride shines in the eyes of those who succeed, knowing they have upheld a legacy. With every step, anticipation builds. The promise of a shared meal brings everyone together, filling the air with excitement and gratitude for the bounty of the land. The journey from jungle to table is just beginning, weaving together adventure, tradition, and the enduring connection between people and the wild places they call home. Once caught, the giant crab's transformation into a meal begins with care and respect. The journey from the wild ocean to the kitchen is a testament to both tradition and skill. In the early morning light, the seafood market comes alive, with chefs and vendors working side by side, each step deliberate and thoughtful. The crab, a true marvel of the sea, is handled with a sense of reverence, its size and strength a reminder of the untamed world it comes from. The crab is dispatched quickly and humanely, then scrubbed clean to remove any trace of its wild home. Every crevice is carefully washed, ensuring that only the purest flavors remain. This process is not rushed, it's a ritual that honors both the animal and the meal to come. The chef inspects the shell, making sure it's spotless, while the kitchen fills with the sound of running water and the anticipation of what's next. Disassembly is a skilled task. Legs and claws are separated, the prized tamale set aside. The chef's hands move with practiced precision, knowing exactly where to cut and how to extract the most succulent pieces. Each part of the crab is valued, from the sweet meat in the claws to the rich tamale, which will add depth to the final dish. This is a moment where experience truly shines, as even the smallest mistake can waste precious meat. The thick, pearly meat promises a feast, while the kitchen buzzes with activity. Chefs gather around, admiring the bounty, and the anticipation grows. The crab's flesh is firm and glistening, a sign of its freshness. Each piece is carefully arranged, ready to be transformed into something extraordinary. The energy in the kitchen is palpable, as everyone knows they're about to create a meal to remember. Garlic, chilies, and herbs are prepped, building anticipation with every aroma. The air is filled with the sharp scent of freshly chopped garlic, the heat of chilies, and the brightness of herbs. Spices are ground by hand, releasing their essential oils, while citrus zest adds a burst of freshness. These ingredients will soon mingle with the crab, enhancing its natural sweetness and creating layers of flavor. The crab's size makes preparation a workout, but the reward is worth it. Lifting and maneuvering such a massive creature requires strength and patience. The kitchen team works together, sometimes laughing at the sheer scale of the task. It's a challenge, but one that brings everyone together, united by the promise of an unforgettable meal. Every step, from cleaning to portioning, is done with precision. The chef measures each piece, ensuring even cooking and perfect presentation. Attention to detail is key, as the goal is to highlight the crab's natural beauty and flavor. The workspace is kept immaculate, a reflection of the pride taken in every stage of preparation. The air fills with the scent of the sea, hinting at the flavors to come. Steam rises from the pot, carrying with it the promise of briny sweetness and savory depth. Chefs pause for a moment, savoring the aroma, knowing that the hardest work is nearly done and the best is yet to come. This is where the magic of the meal truly begins. The crab meets the heat, and the kitchen comes alive with the sounds of sizzling and bubbling. Aromatics are added, infusing the dish with complexity. It's a moment of transformation, where raw ingredients become something extraordinary. Soon, the crab will take center stage, a masterpiece born from patience, skill, and a deep respect for the sea. The journey from ocean to table is complete, and the feast is ready to begin. Boiling or steaming is the purest way to honor a giant crab's flavor. A massive pot, seasoned with salt and aromatics, transforms the crab's shell to a brilliant red. The meat cooks gently, absorbing subtle flavors and staying juicy. Steaming, even more delicate, seals in the crab's natural juices for a concentrated taste. Aromatics like ginger or lemongrass add complexity to the steam. Once cooked, the crab rests, its shell glistening, a true showstopper. The simple preparation lets the crab's sweetness shine. The anticipation peaks as the platter is brought to the table. Sometimes, the simplest methods create the most profound flavors. Grilling brings smoky, charred notes to the crab's sweet meat. Cracked legs and claws sizzle over coconut husks, basted with butter, garlic, lime, and chili. The aroma draws a crowd, and the caramelized crust adds depth. In Asia, giant crab often stars in rich soups or curries. Chopped crab simmers in coconut milk with aromatics, fish sauce, and tamarind. The tamale enriches the broth, creating a decadent golden soup. Every bite is layered with flavor, smoky, sweet, spicy, and creamy. Whether grilled or simmered, the crab's essence is never wasted. Each method celebrates the crab in a unique way. Presentation is everything. A giant crab is always the centerpiece. Reassembled on a platter, its bright red shell and massive claws command attention. Garnishes of herbs, lime, and chilies add color and freshness. Intricately carved vegetables turn the dish into edible art. The arrival of the platter is a moment of celebration and awe. In lively markets or restaurants, the spectacle is part of the experience. Diners snap photos, sharing the feast before the first shell is cracked. The atmosphere buzzes with excitement, smells, and sounds. The crab's presentation is a memory in itself. Before the first bite, the feast has already begun. No crab feast is complete without its supporting cast. Dipping sauces, garlic butter or spicy chili lime elevate the sweet meat. Steamed rice or coconut rice soaks up every drop of flavor. Sticky rice balls are perfect for dipping and contrast beautifully with the crab. Stir-fried vegetables add crunch and freshness to the spread. Other seafood and local favorites round out the banquet. The table becomes a vibrant landscape of colors and tastes. Sharing these dishes is part of the joy of the meal. A giant crab feast is more than a meal, it's an experience. From the hunt to the kitchen, every step builds anticipation. Eating is hands-on, messy, and joyful, breaking down barriers at the table. The shared effort creates camaraderie and lasting memories. Each bite connects you to nature and tradition. The feast is a celebration of adventure, community, and flavor. It's about gratitude for the food and those who bring it to the table. These moments remind us that food is culture, connection, and pure joy. At any table, a great meal brings people together in unforgettable ways.